Today's topic is derivation of equations of motion using graphical method, right? Derivation of equations of motion using graphical method. There are two methods of derivation for equations of motion. As far as our syllabus of class 9th is concerned, we will only allow to derive the equations of motion using graphical method. What are equations of motion? So look at the heading, equations of motion. Equations of motion using graphical methods, right? Equations of motion using graphical method. यहाँ पर आप लिख देंगे derivation of equations of motion using graphical method. Okay, what are equations of motion? First of all, basically equations of motion is a mathematical equations to relate velocity, final velocity, initial velocity, acceleration, time and distance traveled by the object. There are three sets of equations which tell us the relation between initial velocity, final velocity, acceleration, time taken and the distance traveled by the object. Okay, what are those relations? Let us see what are those relations. There are three equations of motion. First is u is equals to v is equals to u plus at. This is called first equation of motion. V is equals to u plus at. Second equation of motion is s is equals to ut plus half at square, right? Where s is distance traveled and other symbols have their usual meaning, as I told. Other symbols have their usual meaning. Similarly, the third equation is v square is equals to u square plus 2as. All these three equations are known as equations of motion. Why we are considering, yes, not visible. Nobody is visible. कोई किसी को नहीं दिख रहा है, किसी को नहीं दिखाई दे रहा है. Please check. Now is it visible? It may be due to bright. है ना? Visible? Okay, good. These are three equations of motion. I think it is due to the brightness. I am just closing the window. शायद ये found helpful. हाँ. अब दिख रहा है आप लोग को? Is it visible? Okay, good. So these are the three equations of motion. V is equals to u plus at, s is equals to ut plus half at square, and v square is equals to u square plus 2as. V, u, a, t, s, all these terms are familiar to you. Nothing is new, है ना? V stands for final velocity, u for initial velocity, a is acceleration, t is time taken, s is distance traveled. The equations of motion are basically the equations between these variables. The variables are v, u, a, t, s. Okay, this is called first equations of motion. V is equals to u plus at. Second equations of motion, third equations of motion, and so on. Let us begin with the derivation of these equations of motion using graphical methods. Okay, is it visible? दिख रहा है आप लोग को? Hello. Okay, good. So let us see how to derive the first equations of motion, first equation of motion using graphical method. Consider velocity time graph of an object. Consider velocity time graph of an object moving with a uniform oblique constant acceleration. This is velocity time graph of the object, and our object is moving with the constant acceleration. Now you will take the time along the x-axis and velocity along the y-axis. Take time along the x-axis and velocity along the y-axis. Let the velocity time graph is like this. What does velocity time graph actually indicate? Look at the velocity time graph represented by a straight line. This straight line indicates that object moves with constant acceleration. Our object moves with a constant acceleration. It means that rate of change of velocity is constant. And the velocity of the body changes by an equal amount in equal interval of time. Right? Velocity of the body changes by equal amount in equal interval of time. Okay. Now what does this indicate? This point indicate? This indicates the velocity of the object when time t is equal to 0. Right? This indicates, look at the time here, time t is equal to 0. This indicates initial velocity. Can I say initial? This indicates initial velocity. Initial velocity is represented by u. This point indicates initial velocity. Initial means when the time t is equal to 0. Let time corresponding to this part of the graph represent the time t. यानी कि time corresponding to this is t. And velocity corresponding to this time is represented by small v. Small v stands for final velocity for that journey. Our object started from time t is equal to 0 second and finishes its journey at the time t. T may be 5 second, 2 second, 10 second, whatever may be. So this is called final velocity. This v is called final velocity, the velocity of the body at the time t. This is called initial velocity, means velocity of the body at the starting time when the time t is equal to 0. So can I write here? What is v here? V is final velocity. Please note down this. V is final velocity. We can also say that velocity of the body, velocity of the object at time t. T may be a general time. It may be 5 second, 3 second, 4 second. हो सकता कोई भी time हो सकता. Right? Similarly, what u stands for? Initial velocity. U stands for initial velocity. Right? U stands for initial velocity. And you can also say velocity at time t is equals to 0. You can also say velocity at time t is equal to 0. कह सकते हैं क्या नहीं? Velocity at time t is equals to 0. Okay? Please confirm. U is also known as initial velocity or velocity at time t is equal to 0. Okay? Confirm please. Hello? Please confirm. Okay, good. Now I am erasing this. Now consider this graph again. Consider this graph. Look at this graph carefully. This point is represented by capital A. This represented by B. This represented by C. The point A is corresponding to the initial velocity u, while point B is corresponding to final velocity v. Look at the point B is corresponding to the final velocity. Okay. You draw the perpendicular on the line BC. Let us draw the perpendicular on the line BC. Right? We already drawn the perpendicular. Now, this point is represented by D. Okay? This point is represented by D. Look at this. Now, can you tell me what the BD stands for? In this triangle, can I say that BD? This BD is equals to BC minus DC. Am I right? This BD is equal to entire BC minus DC. Okay. But what is BC stands for? I will say that BC is equal to V. In this graph, this BC is equal to the final velocity. and dc is equal to the initial velocity. Can I say v minus u? So bd is equals to v minus u. है ना? This bd is equals to this bd. I am talking about this bd. So this bd is equals to v minus u. Similarly, what does AD stands for? Can I say AD is equals to OC? देखो, AD is equals to OC. This is a rectangle and this is the opposite side of the rectangle. Definitely, they are equal in length. Okay. Now, but OC stands for the time taken. This T stands for the time taken. Okay. Now, what is the ratio of? Let us find out the ratio between BD and AD. What is the ratio of BD and AD? So the ratio BD upon AD. Look at this, perpendicular upon base. Look at this, perpendicular upon base in this right angle triangle. Here is the right angle triangle ABD. Consider the right angle triangle ABD. What the perpendicular BD stands for? According to this formula, perpendicular stands for change in velocity. क्यों? Perpendicular stands for change in velocity, and base represent time taken for that change. This is time taken. This is time taken t, 0 to t and t. Okay. Now let us find out the ratio of the perpendicular to the base. It is definitely v minus u upon t. Ratio of the perpendicular to the base is v minus u by t. I am putting the value actually using these equations. I am just putting the values here. Okay. Now, क्या मिलेगा आपको? BD upon AD is equals to v minus u upon t. V minus u by t means change in velocity. Can I say change in velocity? This is change in velocity divided by time taken. Change in velocity upon time taken. Look at this. This is change in velocity upon time taken. But we know that change in velocity upon time taken is known as acceleration. Right? So this ratio is represented by small a. That is acceleration of the object. So can I say the v minus u by t indicate acceleration. Look at this. V minus u by t is equals to a. Because it is the ratio of change in velocity divided by time taken for that change. Okay, so a is equals to v minus u upon t. Therefore, look at this. At is equals to v minus u. Please change the side. V minus u is equals to a into t. Therefore, v is equals to u plus at. Here is the derivation of, look at the derivation of the first equation of motion. This is the derivation, this is first equation of motion. And this method shows how to derive first equation of motion using graphical method, using the graph. Okay, I am using the graph to derive first equation of motion. Actually, as I told that these equations of motion are the relation between initial velocity, final velocity, distance traveled by the object, time taken, and acceleration of the object, uniform acceleration or constant acceleration. Okay, so these are equations. This is first equation of motion. Now let us see how to derive second equation of motion by using graph or using graphical. Okay, by using the same graph. Again I am plotting the graph. Let us plot the same graph and find out the second equation. Let us derive the second equation of motion. Plot the graph again. Velocity time graph for constant acceleration. Velocity time graph for, let us take time along the x-axis as usual and velocity along the y-axis. This is origin. Here is the velocity time graph. time corresponding to this, let B, I can say that AB is velocity time graph. Time corresponding to the point T, point B is represented by, you can write here time. You can write here time, right? So time corresponding to the point B is represented by small t. Velocity corresponding to the point A is initial velocity represented by U. Don't shout, please. Who's talking? Who's talking there? Are you not listening me? Are you not listening me? Hello? आपकी आवाज क्यों नहीं कटेगी? आप खुद इतने जोर से चिल्ला रही हो, आस्किंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट पेपर. आई एम डराइविंग दिस इक्वेशन. प्रॉब्लम लाइज विथ योर आपके उसमें मोबाइल में प्रॉब्लम है. यहां ध्यान दीजिए. नाउ वेलोसिटी करस्पॉन्डिंग टू द पॉइंट C, you can say this is point C, right, is V. I am plotting the same graph. Now can you find out what will be the distance traveled by the graph? Let this point is represented by D. This point is represented by D. I am going to derive second equation of motion using graphical method. This is a simple graph. What type of graph? This is velocity time graph for constant acceleration. Uniform acceleration. Uniform acceleration means when the velocity of the body changes by an equal amount in equal interval of time, no matter howsoever small these time interval may be, as I discussed earlier. Okay, now let us derive this. Can you find out distance traveled by the object? Let us find out distance traveled by the object. Distance traveled by the object. Let the distance traveled by the object is represented by S. Distance traveled by the object in the given time t. है ना? In the time t, let us find out the distance traveled by the object. So we can find out the distance traveled by calculating the area. As I told that S is equals to क्या हो जाएगा? Area between the graph and the time axis. Which area I am talking about? Area of the trapezium. Which trapezium? ABDO. Look at the trapezium. So distance traveled S is equals to area of the trapezium. This trapezium I am talking about, which is formed between graph and the time axis. This is the area. This area is formed between the graph, velocity time graph, and the time axis for the given time interval. Okay, so area of the trapezium. Which trapezium I am talking about? OABD. Look at the area of the trapezium OABD. Okay, now, so what is the area of this trapezium? Half sum of the parallel side. These are the parallel side. Say OA plus BD. Sum of the parallel side OA plus BD multiplied by distance between the sides. The distance between the two sides are represented by OD. Look at this. Distance between the two sides. These are the parallel side. Look at these are the parallel side of the trapezium, and the perpendicular distance between the sides are represented by the OD. As I told that OA represent U, BD represent OC, that is V. Can I say that this is equals to half U plus V into what the value? What is the value of OD corresponding to the time t? This is S, right? S is equals to half U plus V into t. You may call this as equation number 2. Equation number 2. You may call this equation as equation number 2. Okay, where was equation number 1? The first equation of motion what we have derived is first equation of motion. याद है? V is equals to U plus AT. This equation is equation number 1. So only we are here two equations of motion, equation number 1 and 2 respectively. Now let us put the value of t from equation number 1 to equation number 2. First of all, what will be the value of t here? How can I find out the value of t here? Can I say v minus u upon a is equals to t, right? Equation number 3. V minus u. First of all, transfer the term u on the right hand side and divide it by a. You will get t is equals to v minus u upon a is equals to t. अब आप लिखेंगे यहां पर putting the value of t. Please see carefully. Putting the value of t from equation number 3 to equation number 3 to 2. Let us put the value, जहां t की वैल्यू उठा करके हमको यहां पर रखना है. Let us put the value of t from equation number 3 to equation number 2. Okay, to derive the second equation of motion. I am putting the value here. T is replaced by, I am going to replace t by v minus u upon a. Okay, look at this, what will happen. यहां रखते हैं. Okay, let us see what is going to happen. Now s is equals to half u plus v multiplied by v minus u upon a. This is the value of t I am replacing. यहाँ t की वैल्यू आपने रखनी है. उठा करके इक्वेशन नंबर 3 से let us put the value of t from equation number 3 to equation number 2. And you know the value of t is v minus u upon a. Right? Now let us solve this equation further. Let us solve this equation further. Can I say first term like this? It can be written as v plus u. Same u plus v or v plus u, they are same. Okay. Multiplied by v minus u whole divided by 2 into a, 2a. Look at this. V plus u into v minus u whole divided by 2a. Now this is a plus b into a minus b. This is a plus b into a minus b. क्या हो जाएगा? a square minus b square, यानी कि b square minus u square whole divided by 2a. है ना? This is a formula, algebraic equation, algebraic formula. a plus b into a minus b. Where is a? v is a equivalent, right? So v plus u into v minus u. Definitely it is equals to v minus, this is equals to v minus u square. V minus u square divided by 2a. V minus u square divided by 2a. Okay. Now, so the term we get is v minus u square divided by 2a. Okay. So the equation is s is equals to v square minus u square whole divided by 2. This is s on the left hand side. Okay. Now put the value, cross multiplication, यहाँ से cross करें तो 2as is equals to v minus u square whole divided by 2a. Sorry, whole divided by nothing, because a is already cross multiplied on the left hand side. Okay, a is multiplied on the left hand side. Please transfer the term. है ना? Transfer the term from left to right. What you will get? V square minus u square is equals to 2as. Or say it is v square is equals to u square plus 2as. This is called second equation of motion. This is second equation of motion. Right? This is second equation of motion. Right? Equation number, you may call as equation number 4. This is equation number 4, represent second equation of motion. Okay? Now, how to derive third equation of motion? Graph is same, right? ग्राफ में कोई चेंज नहीं है. By using the same graph, we can simply derive third equation of motion. Let us see how. Very simple. First of all, you consider the two equations of motion we derived so far. So we derived two equations of motion. The first was v is equals to u plus at. As I already told, this is represented by equation number 1. Okay, and this is second equation. Now let us find out. Now we will do what we will do. We firstly find out the value of a. Let us calculate the value of a. Let us find out the value of a, equation for the value of a, and we will put the value of a here, and from equation number next to this. Let us see. Can I say v minus u upon t is equals to a? Any problem? By using the first equation, can I say like this? V minus u whole divided by t is equals to a. And we are also familiar with this v minus u upon t means change in velocity divided by time taken. This is change in velocity divided by the time taken. It's called acceleration. Okay, this is acceleration A. Let us call this equation number 5. Now you will write, putting the value of A from equation number 5 to equation number 4. Please write here. Okay, you can write this. You can write here. Putting value of A from 5 to 4. Please write this statement. Putting the value of A from A means value of acceleration. This is A from equation number 5 to equation number 4. Let us put this here. Find out. Okay.